What's going on, TentHut? It is 7 p.m. Pacific time. We did run a little bit late, but technical difficulties. But guess what, guys? Today it was last minute thing. We just put this together, and we have a great guest coming in. He's running a little late, but it's really great information. This veteran has been helping other vets get into the music, and he's been producing a lot of great quality work. So I'm gonna pass it over to Jose and Will. You guys. I know there's a couple of things that we want to discuss about whiskey. I know some of you guys haven't been giving us any feedback about whiskey.
Yeah. So today, brother, I'm gonna take over real quick. My bad, dude. But today we're gonna go dry. Today's gonna be a dry podcast, but I'm going to put it on our audience because we didn't get any recommendations, man. I was at the store and I was like, you know what? Our audience didn't give us any recommendations. I want a little bit more engagement from our audience and to see if they, whatever whiskey that you want to see on the podcast that you want us to try, I definitely want
whiskey, bourbon.
Yeah, whiskey, bourbon, moonshine. I'll try some moonshine,
some scotch.
Yeah. The only thing I might be a little bit apprehensive about is cognac, dude. I don't know if I'm pretty big. Yeah.
No, let's stick to whiskey, like different types of whiskeys.
Yeah. But send over those names of the whiskeys and scotches that you want us to try, moonshines that you want us to try, and we'll definitely have it for you next podcast. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and you know the deal. Yeah, and YouTube, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, today we are.
Hold on, someone say cognac is good. Definitely. All right, guys. Hold on, guys. We got the main guest coming up right now. What's up?
What's going on?
Hey, TMR, how you doing? You can guys hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hold on.
So we're gonna unpack a lot of things today.
Can you hear us?
Yeah,
I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh man.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, good.
All right.
What's going on?
Nothing much. You see, we're busy. We're interview after interview. We just got a second to get some dinner, and we broke away from that just to interview with you guys because you guys are important.
We
appreciate
it a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot. For all you guys are watching right now, I just want to let you guys know that TMR was actually part of the Bunker Labs first cohort. Is that right?
Yep.
The first cohort, and then we came in second cohort, and so that's how we knew each other for a couple years now. And I've been seeing your stuff, man. And I was talking to Will earlier today, and I said, you know what, I gotta get TMR on this because I know what happened. It's something that we need to put out, and what is that we can do to help you spread the message. So
yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah, you're already spreading the message, and you're already in our corner by just interviewing us, and we appreciate that. It's just, we had a chart-topping song. We were charting with Billboard artists independently, no label, no money, just hustle, just grind, using our social media and using everything that I learned from Bunker Labs independently. And so I have to give a big shout out to Todd Connor of Bunker Labs for actually teaching me business tactics and techniques, because once our song got pulled, me and Topher got on the line immediately and started discussing the business strategy of it all, and we've been able to survive and also keep creating sources of revenue, specifically because I went through different business courses, so I know I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for that office space that Bunker Labs, if it wasn't for that Bunker Labs office that I had earlier a couple of years ago.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely, brother. And I hear you, man. So just for our audience, tell us a little bit about like you're the Marine rapper, your TMR, and Topher. Give us a little bit of intro, sir.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? I'm Topher. I did 6 years active duty Air Force. I currently reside here from Mississippi. But yeah, like he said, we released the Patriot, December 19th, it took the charts by storm, like literally blazed everything up.
Yeah,
We was in the number one spot on iTunes for hip hop, and matter of fact, we peaked at number 8 for all genres. So the song was doing incredible for just word of mouth, organic growth. We didn't pay for any promotion. We didn't pay anything, period. So the profit margin was incredible. And I guess they got, one, the message was clean, and they're mad the fact that we can do this without their help.
Right.
And also, the message is very patriotic and unifying. So they probably had an issue with that, right? Especially with, people trying to push a narrative right now. But I am a Billboard, five-time Billboard charting artist. I've been doing music for almost 20 years now. I got out in 2017 to pursue music full time and haven't looked back.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, you know what? One of the things that I want to know is your business perspective. A lot of things that we talk on this show is definitely to build up veterans to be successful, to make themselves better. So what are your points on getting into the entertainment industry? You talked about a little bit about business and how, you went through some courses and got to where you're at. I'm an Air Force guy like you, Topher.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, just tell us a little bit about how you got there, some advice for veterans that are listening right now.
Okay, well, I answer that. So basically the way that, I'll move it to me. The way that I got there was through Bunker Labs, listening, paying attention, being humble, listening to Air Force dudes. I honestly learned the most from Air Force dudes that joined the Bunker Lab. I got to be honest, I just did. Air Force dudes, you guys, Air Force dudes just taught me to think smarter and not harder because, the Marine Corps culture is like, we're going to go around the mountain, and Air Force dudes is like, why don't we just go through it? Like, you know what I mean? So I just learned quicker techniques, and I paid attention in school when I went to the Los Angeles Film School, and then I married that up with that free office space that Bunker Labs provided me, and then I networked with people like Topher while I used their office, into a studio after everybody left. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, that's what I did.
And you gotta take what you can.
Yeah, I just did what I had to do, and then I didn't make any excuses, and I kept on moving. In business, you're gonna have failures, you're gonna have L's, but you have to turn those L's into W's. You know what I mean? You just have to pivot, and once you pivot, you can turn that L into a W, and that's basically how I did it. There's no like secret sauce to it. It's just your mind and your mentality saying, I'm never going to give up. I'm going to marry everything that I learned together, and I'm just going to keep on moving and just go with the team that you started with. Like, I've been rapping with Topher for, 5 years or something?
About 3.
And so
I feel like 5.
So loyalty is a big thing. I've had to end business relationships with certain people because they weren't the right fit for, my circle. And sometimes you have to make those hard decisions, but making those hard decisions, they actually make you make better decisions in the long run. So I would encourage everybody to just pay attention to who is your real tribe, who is your real people, and stick with them, and then just use the resources that you already have and just be ingenious. I know a lot of people kind of like complain about the circumstances instead of complaining about I don't have. Be like, hey, what do I have? If I have a penny, okay, what can I do with this penny? You know what I mean? And that's our mindset. That's how me and Topher always think. So we're like, hey, we got taken off a billboard. All right, bet. Let's put the music on our website. And now we made literally 10 times as much in one day.
Wow.
So that was actually TMR and Topher. That was actually going to be my next question. Is that I know that right now you were presented with some difficulty and some a little bit of a downturn with what happened with your Patriot song. What's next? That was going to be my next question. So you're putting it up on your website. So for our listeners and subscribers, look it up on their website. We'll put it up on this channel so everyone knows. But what's going to happen after that? What's next for TMR and Topher?
Well, we're thinking bigger picture, right? If they're willing to do it once, then what's stopping them from doing it twice, right? Yeah. So we got to think about how we're going to make that happen in the future. So this is giving us a good measure of our support, because if they're willing to, because a lot of times people are lazy, right? The whole point of the App Store is you don't have to go to the website, just go to the App Store. It's already right there, super simple. Because a lot of people hate clicking the buttons 10 times versus 5. But we've
Right.
seen that we have a supportive enough base to where they're willing to click it, how many times to go and get that music because we created that demand for our content. So what we're gonna do is continue to push directly, and also we're gonna try to work it out. We're gonna see what we can do. But for the most part, we're gonna focus more on building our own brand. Possibly one day doing our own distribution, or just keep it straight. We don't have to be on iTunes or Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Billboard still counts your digital sales regardless, as long as you got your ISRC and everything else. So it doesn't have to be in iTunes, right? It doesn't have to be in the stores. So we're just going to work with the tools that we see. And this may be a new frontier. I feel like it's an old frontier because I feel like we're going backwards. People did this 15 years ago, selling out the trunk of your car and stuff like that was normal, right? It's what people did. People visited your direct website to get content. It wasn't until social media was created till they did, the opposite. So we're just gonna take it back a little bit, take back ownership, which once again gives us more profit on what we make and what we sell. And this is just a good business tool, an example for a lot of those independent artists coming up. Like Timber said, I did a lot of DIY stuff. I learned I wasn't born into money. Okay, so I knew in order for me to save money, or at least to make my money go as far as I could, I had to do as much as I could by myself. And so with tools like YouTube, it's very possible for you to learn how to record. Look at other people that have similar setups or similar costs, or at least within your budget that you can start with. I don't have the same studio I had 5 years ago. That's because I've slowly been investing, and now I got to the point where it's professional quality in my home studio that I don't have to go to another studio. I learned how to record using the DAWs that we have. I learned to do graphic design. So the cover art for the Patriot, I did that myself. Web design, I learned how to do all that. Mixing and engineering, knowing what good quality sound is. I might not do it personally, but I can tell you when it sounds bad, right? So just knowing those different aspects of the music is going to take you a long way. But the most important thing I want everybody to remember is to never give up. I have friends that passed me when it came to at least within the career of music, because I gave up. They never gave up. As far as talent, I consider us on the same plane, right? But they got to their goal faster than me because I sat down and decided to do something else while they stayed at it. And that's the key, is to never give up.
But, so one thing, I do have a question for you guys. So what is, besides the website, what other ways right now people can come see your stuff? What other channels you guys, and what social media you guys have?
Well, we have Instagram still with little snippets. We have TikTok with snippets, but our main thing is going to be on YouTube for right now, and SoundCloud. They are the ones that are not banning us for right now. So that is where we're going to be putting our music and our visual content. We're going to drop the video to the Patriot within the next week. We're going to drop that within the next week on YouTube because they're not banning it. So we're just using what we have. Like we even talked about it. If they ban the video off of YouTube, we'll have, we'll shoot it up like a bat sign into the sky.
Yeah.
We're fighters. You know what I'm saying? We're fighters.
Yeah.
People are going to see that video. You know what I'm saying? So we just don't stop. We just keep on going, but we're just going to use whatever resource that we got and do what we got to do. But we got YouTube and we got SoundCloud still, so we're going to push it through that, and we're going to push it through the website.
Well, with your permission today, I want to let our audience listen to a little bit of the Patriot. Once this interview's, we'll let you guys get back to eating. I know that you took some time off your eating schedule to meet with us, but I do want to play, with your permission, just on this podcast, to play the Patriot for our audience. Is that okay?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Actually, play it 20 times.
Oh, you got it, Tim. All right, I'll do it.
Hey, we definitely appreciate the insight. Definitely, you touched a lot of key points that we talk about all the time. Earlier, I was talking to a veteran about staying humble, and you brought that up. I love it. I think y'all are doing some great stuff, and keep it up. Keep fighting, keep pushing.
I do want to add something as far as like if they decide to shut you down on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. One thing that you guys can do is a landing page, right? A landing page, just get everyone on there. Just say, hey, here's the landing site. Share it, or if you want to do it like in an ad way, you can do it in an ad where they're not really seeing who's actually putting ads. I've been studying a lot about ads and Facebook marketing and everything, so that's another way. There's always a way to figure out ways how to push the content out. So
Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll definitely look at that.
yeah,
And like I said, we're not going to stop. Even if we have to go, like how Topher was saying, even if we have to go backwards, we'll do that. If we have to go out of the trunk, if we have to deliver the CD to your face, we do not care.
yeah.
We're going to get you that music.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Do it, man. You got some subscribers here. You got some definitely supporters on this end, man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I definitely appreciate it, man. I know you guys took some of your time, but want to say this though. Is anything else you have for the audience, that you want to put out? Anything out there?
Yeah, so you can find me at the Marine Rapper everywhere, and you can also get this music at themarinerapper.com. That specifically benefits us directly. It benefits Topher, it benefits Kilovic, who produced the track, and it benefits myself. So we'll grab that money and then we put it back into the machine, and it helps us stay alive and stay afloat in these times, because literally this is all we do. We do music for a living. So when you guys go to the website, themarinerapper.com, you are directly benefiting us as artists to keep on making great music. So we appreciate that. And you can find Topher at.
You can find me at Topher Town Music, TOPHERTOWN Music, on any platform, or you can go to my website, tophertown.com, where I have everything as far as articles, contact if you want to reach out. We are booking, so if you want us to come out and do shows, please reach out to us, because we're looking for that in 2021. But yeah, we're not going to stop, and know that, as veterans, we made the oath to protect, the Constitution from foreign and domestic enemies, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to stand on our rights, and we fought for your rights, and now we're going to stand up for ours. So we appreciate the support. Y'all continue to support each other, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Guys, appreciate it. I know that was a last minute thing, but you know what? When I saw the post, I was like, I gotta get you on this call. So I really appreciate your time. And for you guys who've been watching this, go ahead and reach out to us. DM me on either Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching this from, and we'll send you the link immediately to you guys, so you guys can support the Marine Rapper and Topher, and just pushing in the mission forward.
Here's a song for everybody.
Cut off.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands on my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the street we ride. Flags waving all around, faces full of pride. This is what we make them stand up.
Yeah.
We'll definitely
song, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We got a lot of background noise right now from the street.
Yeah. So good, man. Hey guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Anything you need from the TentHut crew, let us know. We're here to support. We love to support all the veterans, especially when they have a mission, the hunger and the desire to keep moving forward. That's one thing I remember from my drill sergeant. Always keep moving forward. So nothing but good vibes to you guys.
Yeah.
Seriously, nothing but good vibes to you guys. All right. Anything you guys need, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. See you more. You guys enjoy your meal, man. Get some chow.
All right, guys. All right, take care. Peace. All right, guys who've been watching the TentHut, thank you so much for the guys who've been watching us and and giving us any comments and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. If you really want to support, this is how you support. Just go on the website and and go ahead and just download their music. And this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
If you really like that song, man, wait until you hear the entire thing, the song in its entirety. It's a really, really good song. And it
We
just
can put it on our link, right? I mean, we put it on. We can put it.
Yeah, I think we can. We'll figure that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the big thing I want to highlight, before we get off, business, networking, staying
Yes.
humble. Earlier I had a conversation with another veteran, and one of the things that I brought up is you got to stay humble. You can't get out of the military because we're so high strong on, we get things done. We always get things done, right? We're fighters. We're doing things.
Yeah.
And we get out and then we come off showing off too hard, and it intimidates people,
Right. Yeah.
So when you go to the corporate side, you kind of got to be humble, got to listen, got to try to understand where people are coming from, and then take that and, be successful and keep fighting for what you're looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The big issue, that it happens with a lot of business, and we've talked about this before, that there's been surveys done about what businesses find problems with hiring veterans, right? Is that they sometimes bring the morale down because they're super high speed and everybody's at a slower pace, so you kind of have to learn to adapt. But he hit some good points. I really enjoyed what he was saying,
Yeah, the level, like, and you mentioned it. It's when you come out, you do come out with a higher sense of pride because of what you've done, because of what we've done, because of what we've signed up to do.
Yeah.
We do come out with a higher sense of pride, and pride is good, but it tends to fade your humility a little bit. And I speak from experience because of myself, and it takes hardship, and it takes ending up on the streets to humble you. So the biggest recommendations that you can ever give a veteran is to don't lose your humility when you come out, because
stay humble.
Yeah, stay humble, man, and hardworking. The humility and hardworking that the military has taught us, it's going to take us a long way in the civilian life. So
yeah, absolutely.
I agree, man.
And fight. That's it. You got to keep fighting for yourself.
Yeah, always forward.
I like that reference that he did. He's like, it doesn't matter what you end up with. Just be glad for what you have, even if it's a penny. What am I going to do with this penny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that analogy. It's because
how are you going to grow that penny?
Yeah. How are you going to make it grow?
So, yeah. So don't focus too much on what you don't have. Focus on what you have. Make something out of it, right? So
use that.
Yeah.
And one of the things he also brought up was taking advantage of the stuff that is handed to us. We do have a lot of stuff out there, that a lot of organizations helping us out. Take advantage of it. If anybody says, "Hey, I'll let you borrow my studio," and you're trying to get into the entertainment industry, he brought up a good point. Take advantage of it. You gotta. He produced a record, or they produced a record, and he said he didn't spend anything. That's amazing. That's
that's exact, and that's something I forgot to ask him, because that's one of the biggest thing that in any community you're gonna go in and you're gonna come and disrupt. People are gonna be pissed, right? Yeah. So one of the one of his Instagrams says something about like just no ads, nothing, and they made it with one of the top artists, right? Yeah. That is insane. That's insane. Yeah. So
insane. Word of mouth.
Yeah.
That's how big word of mouth is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of people can speculate on why it was taken down, why it got to where it is, and then it was completely removed from it.
Yeah.
So you can speculate, do your own, but the fact of the matter is, it was bullshit. So,
hey guys, so if you guys are watching this, go ahead and what you guys think. Let us know, this particular song, and share your opinions. What do you guys think? We definitely want to know. And was it really necessary for them? Whoever
cut them off,
shut them down. Was it really necessary? Because I can definitely come back to you guys and say there's a lot of artists out there that are making some songs that I don't think kids shouldn't be listening to. Like, seriously, and they know the lyrics.
What's crazy is that I could go all the way back to Dre time. Dr. Dre, and F the Police.
Oh yeah.
And I could still go to YouTube, or I mean, he's gonna get on YouTube, right? But I could still go on Spotify or go on all these other websites that took him down, and find that song. I could find that song, and I mean, how can you sit there and not say that? Something like that didn't.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too much into the.
Yeah, but
that
let us
area.
know what you guys think. All right. The website's there. If you need the website, let us know. We could definitely share it.
I'd like to end the session if you guys want to with the full song. I'll turn off my mic and my.
It'll be a little difficult to hear, but definitely let's make it happen.
Yeah. So here's a song, Patriot, by the Marine Rapper and Topher.
Tens of thousands on my right, thousands by my side. War between good and evil, watching our fists collide. Battle for our freedom now, to the streets we ride. Flags waving all around, pages full of pride. This is what we make a stand, no more give or take. March around the Capitol, storm the city gates. Putting pressure on their necks until the truth breaks. All walls of corruption, take out all the snakes. Star Spangled Banner, got it playing loud and proud. People from all walks of life filling up the crowd. Defend the Constitution, many warriors have vowed. Casting down any among us who have bucked and cowed. Enough for tyranny, we come to take our country back. For all citizens, white, red, brown, or black. Return it to a form of glory, fix the bloody crack on the crown. Fetch it down, it's going down. Someday I will buy bodies with good order. Sails to distant shores. Stand up high in the crowd. Noble but I stand. Steady push for the heathens. Too many foemen. My mama told me, yeah, she wanted that this day would come. I'm like my father, go to combat with the blazing guns. I survived that, then I came back to the place I'm from to face off all these haters and the battle in the place I love. You can't break me down, I'm indivisible. You still see my raps if I was invisible. But I'm standing tall, and I spit the truth. So you all appalled, cause you know it's true. They call it freedom cause the fallen troops pay for this. I love this country, doesn't matter how much hate I get. I take my colors in the battle, ain't no wavering. Cause this is for my warriors who marching to the gated tents. This is for the sisters working hard on the ship. This is for the brothers getting y'all doctorate. Father, yeah, taking y'all on the ship. Baby, tell me why it's hard for the patriot. Someday I will buy bodies with good order. Sails to distant shores. Stand up high in the crowd. Noble but I stand. Steady push for the heathens. Too many foemen. Too many foemen. Too many foemen.
All right, TentHut.
Hey, somebody put it out there in the chat, that it's rapping with a purpose, and the lyrics just hit so hard, especially as a veteran, especially that part, getting their doctorates, that's here. Yeah. So it hits like really hard. It really does you can feel it as a veteran, what he's talking about. His lyrics are definitely have a lot of purpose.
And so again, was it really necessarily to shut him down? And that's the question.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no cussing. There was no degradation. Like, they're not demeaning women, demeaning anybody. They're not, it's passionate. It's truthful.
Yeah.
So
why?
They shut him down. I don't know.
So now you guys know. So anyways, that's the reason why we wanted to have this, we're glad we had TMR up in this, and Topher too, discussing about, what they're going through. And again, look them up. And here's a website, the Marine Rapper and the Topher Town. Go ahead, download the music. All right, guys. For you guys have been watching, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Love the support. And again, subscribe to our channel, TentHut on YouTube. Until next time. Again, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell them about the whiskey. Don't forget it.
Oh, yeah, don't forget the whiskey. We need some recommends.
Oh, yeah.
We need some recommends.
This is TentHut with the side of whiskey. And today, our audience failed us.
We're sober.
We're sober.
Yeah, we were dry status.
We're dry. Yeah, we're on the wagon right now because nobody sent us some rec. Yeah, whiskey, not
getting
cognac.
The cognac.
Cognac. Whiskey.
No whiskey.
With a side of whiskey.
That's my boy Josue right there. That's what he's saying. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys have a good night again. 7 p.m. Pacific time every Thursday, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right. Peace.